Good afternoon from a sunny Carson Park in Eau Claire. Zaleski Sports presents high school baseball. And today, a Big Rivers Conference matchup between the Hudson Raiders, who come to town with a 6-4 overall record, 3-2 in Big Rivers Conference play, and the Eau Claire Memorial Old Abes, who are 4-3 overall, 2-3 in the BRC. Hello again, everybody. I'm Bob Bradovich, joined up in the booth by former Memorial head coach Dave Sparger. And Spargs, Abes happy to be feeling good after a 10-0 win at Hudson on Tuesday. Both teams today wearing dark jerseys, Hudson in the navy blue, Eau Claire Memorial in the purple. Logan Zinsmaster will get the start on the mound for the Old Abes today. Hudson will counter with Aaron Schweckler. Both these teams will be in action on Saturday. Hudson will be at home to host Matamidi. Memorial heads to Holman to play in a triangular. They will have games against Stevens Point and Holman. Spash, at last check, unbeaten on the season and thought to be one of the top teams in the section, as well as one of the top teams in the state. Right now, from Carson Park, it is our national anthem. Today's pregame show is brought to you by Asher Exteriors. Call Asher's for your free, no-obligation estimate at 888-GO-ASHER or visit goasher.com. That is goasher.com. Get off the ladder and get gutter helmet with Asher Lasting Exteriors. Trust the experts on your most valuable asset, your home. Give them a call today at 888-GO-ASHER. Spargs, still early in the season, relatively speaking, but boy, some interesting standings in the Big Rivers Conference, and just about everybody, you'd have to say, is still in the running and could be a factor in that conference race.
Yeah, I can't remember a year where all of a sudden you look at about 7 teams within 2 games of first place. And River Falls leads the way at 4-1. Then you got Chip Huddy and North at 3-2. And then Memorial, New Richmond, Omni at 2-3. I mean, it is just jam-packed there. And again, just proves again how tough this conference is going to be this year. You've got to come out and play well in order to get a W.
On the mound for Memorial today, Logan Zinsmaster. Jack Harris is the catcher. Sawyer Stein is over at first. Ian Bauer playing second. Leo Lauscher at third. Blake Buer is the shortstop. Outfield, left to right, Elliot Height, Grant Locken, David Ankeny. Your Hudson Raiders batting order, leading off and playing left field, is Logan Hagman. Sam Abrahamson bats second and plays third base. Landon Zulli, the second baseman, bats third. Batting fourth, the catcher Hunter Carlson. Right fielder Braden Bezanson bats fifth. DH Jack Solheid in the sixth spot. 7, 8, 9, Bennett Brathel, the first baseman, Jace Matazinski, the shortstop, and Steele Holm batting ninth and playing center field. Logan Hagman stepping in now for the Raiders. They are really high on Hagman, just a freshman, but already getting looks at the next level. Takes a strike from Zinsmaster, and we are underway at 4:29 p.m. Temperature a very comfortable 65 degrees. Zinsmaster working ahead in the count. It's 0-2 now to Hagman. And for one of the few times we've called games here at Carson Park, Sparks, almost zero wind today.
Oh, just an absolutely gorgeous day. Like it's just a very slight breeze blowing out the left, not a cloud in the sky. Just a gorgeous day for baseball.
Hard hit ball down the line, and it's fair. Hagman rounding first. He will hold up with the single. Good piece of hitting there, down 0-2 in the count.
Yeah, took that inside pitch, drove right down the line, just over the bag. For Logan Zinmaster, the pitcher for the Old Abes, does not have a record this year. He does have 2 starts and 3 appearances, but he's 0-0 on the record. He's got 11 innings pitched with an ERA of 3.18. He's trying to follow up Jack Gabler, who threw that shutout on Tuesday.
Here's Sam Abrahamson, third baseman for the Raiders. His counterpart at third for the Old Abes, Leo Lauscher, sneaking in a little bit. Bunt might be on here. And that one's a little low. Count is 2-0 now on Abrahamson. Yeah, you figure the Raiders would love to get something going early after getting blanked on Tuesday at home.
Yeah, you got that right. And I think you're going to let Abrahamson swing away here. I think they're really looking for a crooked number early.
Runner goes. Throw down is a good one, and they got him.
Yeah, threw it a little bit toward that first base side, which really helped him because he was able to get that tag down before the slide, so he got him early.
Yeah, that throw started kind of veering towards the first base side of the second base bag, but as it turned out, it was just the perfect spot for the fielder just to catch the ball and apply the tag. There's a strike to Abrahamson. It's 3-1.
Yeah, we're not going to get much help from that scoreboard today with the sun shining right on it.
That one ripped
Yeah, another well
to
hit
left
ball.
center. Abrahamson on his way to second, and he is in with the stand-up double. So with one down, that'll bring up Landon Zulli, the second baseman.
How big is it now that Jack Harris picked that guy trying to steal second? That just saved the Old Abes a run right there.
Yeah, no question. One down here in the top of the first. And Zulli gets plunked. So 2 on, 1 out. That'll bring up the catcher, Hunter Carlson. Carlson on his way to play baseball at Wichita State University.
Yeah, he's been outstanding for Hudson the last few years.
That one right on the corner. Abes looking for the ground ball. Raiders looking for something to get to the outfield grass. Zinsmaster delivers low. It's 1-1.
Carlson's looking for something he can handle and probably turn on. I'm sure he's going to like that short porch and right.
First baseman Stein, even with the bag, not holding the runners, creeping in just a bit. Carlson takes that one low. It's 2-1. And that one misses outside, and it's 3-1.
Yeah, Carlson in the driver's seat right now. He's hitting dead red, looking for his pitch with this 3-1 count.
Hit high in the air to right, drifting back and gone.
There's that short porch. Like I said, sit on something he could turn on, and he found one.
Hunter Carlson sends one high and out to right field. 3-run homer. And the Raiders grab the early lead here today at Carson Park, just 2 days after they were blanked by the Old Abes.
Well, you talked about the fact that it was important for Hudson to get on the board early, try to shake off that Tuesday thing, and then sure enough, they get that big crooked number with Carlson's 3-run bomb.
Yeah, I was wondering a little bit if the Abes would want to be just really careful to Carlson, maybe pitch around him. I mean, no, it's not ideal to load the bases, but at the same time, But that pitch from Zinsmaster just got too much of the plate, and Carlson deposited that one out onto the fan deck. Braden Bezanson, the right fielder, now batting for the Raiders. And if you're the Abes, you just have to just chalk it up to, okay, good hitter. Took one out on you. Now you just have to get back to playing your game.
Yeah, Zinsmaster's got to hit the old reset button. Like you said, you got to put it behind you. Got to refocus here because now all of a sudden you got Bezanson again, the number 5 hitter, who could also take you yard if you're not real careful.
That one misses inside.
Bezanson's having a good at bat here. On the 7th pitch now. He's fouled a couple off. Full count, still battling.
That one's low. Bezanson works the walk.
Well, you said he sure did work for it. A great at bat right there.
Designated hitter Jack Solheim stepping into the batter's box for the Raiders. That one in the dirt. Bezanson's going to make his way down to second on the wild pitch.
Good read by Bezanson there, seeing that ball in the dirt and the catcher not finding it right away. He had a real good jump to take the bag.
Count 1-0 now to Solheim. Solheim takes that one a little low. It's 2-0. Solheit fouls that one up and over the press box here at Carson Park. Middle infielders for the Abes, Blake Buer, the shortstop, Ian Bauer, the second baseman, doing what they can to keep Bezanson relatively close down there at second base. Ground ball to third. It takes a big hop on Lauscher. His throw in time.
That was close. I don't think Hudson's real pleased with that call at first base, but the old Abes get their second out.
Yeah, it took a tough hop on Lauscher. He got in front of it, though, knocked it down, but then when he picked it, he had that little extra hop step. And initially, I thought that he might eat it, but instead he cut it loose.
Yeah, Lauscher's got a cannon. That's the thing about that. All he has to do is knock it down and gather it up, and he showed off that cannon right there to get him by a half step.
And a strike to Bennett Brathel, the first baseman for the Hudson Raiders. Now the curveball drops over, and it's 0-2.
Good job doubling up right there, right? First pitch strike with the curveball, double it up, get the second one. Now he's up 0-2. Got to limit the damage here and get out of this inning.
That breaking ball misses inside, 1-2 to Brathel.
Brathel tried to wear that one, actually. He was looking to take one for the team.
Swing and a miss, and Zinsmaster records the out. But the Raiders put up 3 runs in their half of the first. Old Abes coming to bat when we return. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Asher Laston Exteriors is committed to craftsmanship, innovation, and outstanding customer service as Western Wisconsin's trusted gutter and gutter helmet experts. Our highly trained certified technicians can install gutter helmet onto new or existing gutters. Gutter helmet blends in beautifully with your home, can withstand the heaviest of rainfalls, and is backed by a lifetime transferable warranty. Save up to 20% with zero down and no interest or payments for up to 18 months with seamless gutters and gutter helmet. Brought to you by Asher Laston Exteriors.
Fleet Farm has everything you need for every season of life. From tending the vegetable garden season to planting 100 acres of crops season. Fleet Farm is your one-stop shop. Whether it's strawberry jam season, cook your walleye season, or his first set of wheels season. Fleet Farm is built for every season. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
Herrick and Hart Law Office. They have been on the side of the injured since 1951. Find them at eauclairlaw.com. HS Fence has been serving Wisconsin's commercial and residential fencing needs for the last 18 years. HS Fence, specializing in chain link, vinyl, wood, and ornamental fencing. Starting pitcher for the Raiders today, the lefty Aaron Schweckler. Hunter Carlson is his catcher. Bennett Brathel is at first, Landon Zuli at second, Sam Abrahamson playing third, Jace Matazinski is the shortstop. Outfield left to right, Logan Hagman, Steele Home, and Braden Bezanson. Memorial batting order looks like this. Leading off and playing center field is Grant Locken. Left fielder Elliot Height bats second. First baseman Sawyer Stein will bat third, Leo Lauscher. Third baseman will bat fourth. David Ankeny, the right fielder, will bat fifth. Ian Bauer, the second baseman, batting sixth. Shortstop Blake Buer bats seventh. Catcher Jack Harris batting eighth. Tyler Iverson is the DH. He bats ninth. Grant Locken steps in for the Old Abes. Schweckler working out of the set.
Grant Locken is off to a great start this year. He's already hitting .400 on the season, which is great for a leadoff guy.
And third baseman Abrahamson is creeping up close to the grass. Two-0 pitch to lock in, sails high, and it's 3-0. Schweckler throws hard, but is yet to locate that fastball.
Yeah, he is a tall, lean lefty, that's for sure, on the mound.
And
Upstairs
it's a 4-pitch
again.
walk. Abes get their leadoff hitter on, and catcher Hunter Carlson will go have a chat with his left-handed pitcher. Schweckler, a senior. Elliott Height now batting for the Old Abes. He bats from the left side.
Yeah, we talked the first game of the year about this Old Abe offense and trying to figure out, how to piece this together this year. And Grant Locken hitting 400, Leo Lauscher 391, Ankeny 385, Buer 333. So a lot of the guys have really stepped up some good roles.
Height takes a strike on the inside corner. And the third baseman Abrahamson playing in. First baseman Brathel holding the runner, Locken. And it's 0-2 to Elliott Height.
Well, good job by the catcher talking to Schweckler out there, getting the zone back in.
Oh, 2 pitch. Height holding up.
That's a real good 0-2 pitch right there.
Yeah, that is.
Just snapped it just off the outside corner.
Credit to Height for laying off. Ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3 called.
Yeah, I took a little off that one. Got him fooled and change of pace there.
Schweckler comes back with the strikeout. Now here is Sawyer Stein. And with Stein, the Sparks, even though the average is not where you'd expect for a hitter of his caliber, he's the kind of guy who is capable of just going on a tear.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, most teams are trying to pitch around him or be real careful with him, especially the season he had last year. All-conference guy returning. So he is a threat at the plate every time.
Schweckler throws the fastball past Stein. Stein will play next year at Iowa Central Community College. Swing and a miss. Schweckler throwing some gas.
Yeah, he reached back right there.
And now it's Leo Lauscher.
Lauscher was 1 for 2 on Tuesday with a couple of walks.
And what we said about Stein, we could also say for Lauscher. Solid hitter, good pop, and again, the kind of guy that can he can carry you when he gets hot.
Yeah, and he's definitely got the pop to get one out of here in left field.
Hard hit ball. Base hit for Lauscher.
Yeah, that was just a bullet down the line. Third baseman didn't even have a chance to react to that one.
Lauscher will play next year at Southeastern Community College.
Yeah, both those guys going down to Iowa for those JUCO programs, and those are outstanding collegiate level programs down there. Iowa does a great job with their junior college programs on getting kids those opportunity to play as a freshman and sophomore, and then hopefully transfer to a 4-year program.
Here's David Ankeny. 2 on, 2 out for the Abes. Looking to answer that 3 spot that the Raiders put out top of 1.
Yeah, this is big for the Old Abes that they can answer, even with just 1 to put something on the board.
That one sails outside, 1-1. Ankeny, a junior, stepping into a starting role this year. Takes that curve ball inside, 2-1. And Carlson will go out and have another chat with his pitcher. Olympic Flame Restaurant in Eau Claire since 1980. Uncle Lampros brought homemade family recipes from Greece, and the tradition continues today at Olympic Flame Restaurant. Eau Claire's best-kept secret, the Olympic Flame Greek Restaurant on London Road. And you can get Culligan Water for just $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water at CulliganH2O.com. 2 balls and a strike. The count on David Ankeny, batting with 2 out and 2 on here, bottom 1. Three-one pitch.
Good hack right there by Ankeny on that one. He was sitting on that fastball and got it.
So the runners will be in motion here. 3-2, 2 outs.
Yeah, any base hit to the outfield should score at least 1 here.
And that one is low. The bases are loaded. Tying run is aboard. Go-ahead run coming to the plate in the form of Ian Bauer. Curveball on the outside corner for strike 1.
Yeah, Schweckler starting off that breaking pitch, getting it over for a strike. That's a big first strike in this situation.
Swing and a miss.
He came back with another one, another breaking pitch that Bauer was fooled on. Now he's down 0-2. He's got to battle, somehow get this ball put in play.
Oh, 2 pitch to Bauer. Didn't miss by much.
Wow, you said it. That was on the black. Good job. A couple of curveballs come right back with that fastball just on the edge or off the plate. I would look for another breaking pitch right here.
It's in the dirt.
And it was.
The catcher Carlson will step on home plate to get the force. Abes load the bases, but Schweckler strikes out the side. It's 3-0 Hudson after 1. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
they, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed.
It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at StaubCO.com.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
At Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, whether you are a professional athlete, weekend warrior, or simply have an aching joint, rest assured that you'll receive unsurpassed care delivered with compassion and respect. When you need it most, visit the sports medical experts at Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. 8-9-1 in the Hudson Raiders batting order. Jace Matazinski, Steele Holm, and Logan Hagman, scheduled hitters.
Oh, we got the umpire out there in center field trying to lock up that fence. Came loose.
Grant Locken is going to go out there and assist.
Yeah, he should be an expert at that by now. One of the times I'm sure he's had to go out there and close fences in the outfield.
Stop Construction is a premier builder of municipal and industrial water and wastewater treatment systems in the Midwest. Stop Construction, a 100% employee-owned company. And enjoy the benefits of business banking at Security Financial Bank with several options to fit your business. Learn more about business banking at sfbank.com. Matazinski stepping in. Boy, he's got a solid stirrup game going on there, Sparks.
Yeah, you don't see that much anymore.
Yeah, he's got
throwback.
those rolled right below the knee. Abes have 4 players rocking the stirrups.
Yeah, I think he's the only Hudson player.
5 guys for the Abes have the pants rolled down. Ground ball. Buer, the shortstop, has it. And the throw across in time. Matazinski retired. Steele Homey takes that one in the dirt. Swing and a miss.
Yeah, Homey a little early on that one.
Another nice pitch from Zinsmaster, and it's 1-2.
But I don't think you speed his bat up. I think you just simply try to go slow and slower here. He really got a quick bat, but he's been early on his last 2 pitches.
Bouncing ball. Stein has it and will take it himself. 2 down.
Good pitch right there. Gets the ground ball.
Back to the top of the order, and Logan Hagman, who reached on a single and then was thrown out trying to steal. Outfield in left and center, moving back a little bit. Hagman has some pop in his bat. Takes a strike in the outside corner. Zinsmaster and the Abes would love a quick inning. After the Raiders sent 7 to the plate, top of 1. And Zinsmaster has worked ahead, 0-2.
Good fastball on the inside that time, kind of tied him up. So he wasn't about to swing at that one, so he's sitting 0-2 here. Needs a smart pitch.
Ball and 2 strikes. Two now to Logan Hagman. Little bit of a breeze now picking up, blowing right to left. Two-two pitch. Bouncing ball to third. Lauscher has it. Guns it across for the out. Raiders go down 1-2-3, top of 2. Old Abes coming to bat when we return. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Today's game is brought to you by Toyson Ford. Stop in at Toyson Ford to pick out your new ride. Come see why all your friends and neighbors say you'll find a friend at Toyson Ford. An SC Swiderski apartment or home is certain to be where you want to live, work, and play throughout the Chippewa Valley. No matter where you live, look to SC Swiderski to make you feel right at home. Wall-to-Wall Carpet One, located on East Hamilton Avenue in Eau Claire. Give Wall-to-Wall Carpet One a call at 715-598-4485. Since 2009, Momentum Baseball Academy has been leading baseball instruction in western Wisconsin. Momentum Baseball Academy, official partner of the Eau Claire Express.
The Dahlman Insurance Agency provides business, home, auto, and farm insurance throughout the Chippewa Valley. Contact Eric Knutson in Elk Mound or Wayne Dahlman in Eau Claire. Dahlman Insurance, come for the rates. Stay for the service. Bottom of the second inning, Eau Claire Memorial will have 7, 8, and 9 in their batting order. Blake Buer, Jack Harris, Tyler Iverson. Against the lefty, Aaron Schweckler, who stranded the bases loaded in the bottom of the first, recording all 3 outs via the strikeout.
Blake Buer, a junior shortstop for the Old Abes, but also saw quite a bit of time last year as just a sophomore.
Takes ball 1 from Schweckler. Hudson coach is going to want to keep an eye on the pitch count for Schweckler.
Yeah. You can see Carlson, the catcher, they're really trying to work with him.
3-0 to Buer.
Yeah, you and I were talking over the break about could he be effectively wild. But the problem right now is he's just wild.
4-pitch walk to Buer. And that's the third walk allowed by Schweckler. And we are just in the bottom of the second. So 3 walks, 3 strikeouts. Again, Carlson doing what a veteran catcher does. He's trying to get his pitcher to just to settle in a little bit. I mean, there's no question. Schweckler's got good stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he is going to be tough to handle if he can get a little more over the strike zone.
Harris gets the bunt down. And Schweckler goes to first for the out. So nicely done by Jack Harris to advance the runner. 1 down. Buer moves to second base, and Tyler Iverson, the DH, will bat. Iverson gets a piece and sends it over the grandstand. That one ruled a strike. It's 0-2.
Yeah, tough pitch right there. Slider on that backside foot. That would have been tough for Iverson to do anything with. That's a great pitch.
A swing and a miss. Came back with the fastball.
Yeah, good series of pitches right there. You get that slider hard in. He takes it, and then all of a sudden you run that fastball away. Good sequence.
Back to the top of the order, and Grant Locken, who reached via the walk in the first inning. Curveball catches the outside corner, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now to Locken.
Bushwhacker just seems to come out and not be able to command the zone on that first batter, and then he starts to settle in. He sure made a good adjustment here in the second.
Locken lets that one go wide, and it's 1-2. Good pitch, though. Just trying to see if you can get that batter to chase. Curveball misses outside, 2-2.
Yeah, he was hoping to bring that back in, little backdoor breaking ball, but he didn't quite get that outside corner.
Raiders bench wanted that one, but
yeah, they sure, yeah.
They're not exactly at the best angle. That one was kind of wrapped around the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Now the curveball misses wide, and it's 3-2.
Good pitch.
Strike 3 called, and that'll do it for the Abes in the second. They leave a runner on, 2 complete. Hudson Raiders 2, Eau Claire Memorial Old Abe 0. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Asher Laston Exteriors is committed to craftsmanship, innovation, and outstanding customer service as Western Wisconsin's trusted gutter and gutter helmet experts. Our highly trained certified technicians can install gutter helmet onto new or existing gutters. Gutter helmet blends in beautifully with your home, can withstand the heaviest of rainfalls, and is backed by a lifetime transferable warranty. Save up to 20% with 0 down and no interest or payments for up to 18 months with seamless gutters and gutter helmet. Brought to you by Asher Laston Exteriors.
Fleet Farm has everything you need for every season of life. From tending the vegetable garden season to planting 100 acres of crops season. Fleet Farm is your one-stop shop. Whether it's strawberry jam season, cook your walleye season, or his first set of wheels season. Fleet Farm is built for every season. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
SC Swiderski, an SCS apartment or home is where you want to live, work, and play all throughout central Wisconsin, the Chippewa Valley, and the Fox Valley. No matter where you live, look to SC Swiderski to make you feel right at home. Visit scswiderski.com for more. 2-3-4 in the Hudson Raiders batting order. Sam Abrahamson to lead it off against the righty Logan Zinsmaster, who, after giving up the 3-run homer to Hunter Carlson in the first, Zinsmaster bounced back and worked a 1-2-3 inning.
Abrahamson just smoked one down that third base line his first time up.
Takes one inside. It's 2-0. Nice curveball there, and Abrahamson swung over the top of that one. Three balls and a strike now to Abrahamson. Three balls, two strikes.
Good job by Zinmaster on that 3-1 pitch to challenge and not get hurt with it, so he's even the count.
Line to left center. Long run. Elliott Height makes the catch.
Using all 6'5", 6'6" of that frame, laying out for that catch.
Abrahamson thought he had another double, but Height ran that one down, laid out, and made a beautiful catch. Now Landon Zulli, who was hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Six straight now retired by Logan Zinsmaster, who seems like he's settled in a little bit.
Yeah, this is an important one here. He's got to get Zulli to keep him off the bases. If you can get 2 outs and then see Carlson, you can kind of work around him. You wouldn't have to challenge him so much.
Two and now to Zulli. Check swing. He went around. 2-1. Ripped, but foul. Count full now on Landon Zulli. Zulli just getting a piece. Landon Zulli, the younger brother of Dan Zulli, who is place kicker for the UW Eau Claire Blue Golds. Three-two pitch coming from Zinsmaster with 1 out. Just foul.
Yeah, he smoked it, but again, like you said, it's about a foot foul there by the bag.
Zulli works a walk. Second time he's been on base today.
Yeah, that was a good at-bat there from Zulli. He really battled. He fought off some good pitches, got to run full count, fouled a couple more off, and then draws the walk to set the table here for Carlson.
Catcher Jack Harris going out to talk to his pitcher Zinsmaster. Hunter Carlson up to bat now for the Raiders, and Carlson, his first time up, put one out on the fan deck in right for a 3-run homer. Zulli, good speed over at first.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if Zuli takes off here on the steal. I think you want to leave Carlson that bag so they can't pitch around him. So leave him there and let Carlson have his swings. Old Abes obviously hoping to induce a double play ball here.
Carlson takes inside. 2-0.
Yeah, I didn't miss by much.
No, a good idea. Come in on the hands. And
yeah, if you're going to go in on Carlson, you really got to go in, though. Yeah, you got to go in. Can't leave something over the middle for him.
Runner goes. Throw down. It's off the glove of Buer, but Bauer will track it down. Stolen base for Zuli.
See, it's a 3-0 count right here. If I'm the Old Abes, I just put them on.
Yeah, and keep the double play in order.
Yeah.
And that one off the glove of Jack Harris, the catcher. So to your point, Sparks, perhaps in hindsight, the intentional walk would have been the better strategy there.
Yeah, you're right, because they were trying to be careful, something outside away, and sure enough, it gets by the catcher, and it allows that Zuli to go from second to third, and now you got first and third with just one out.
You still have the double play in order. Here's Braden Bezanson, who walked in the first inning. See if the Raiders put Carlson in motion. Not going there. Pitch just a bit outside. 1-0 to Bezanson. Here's a strike on the inside corner. Good pitch by Zinsmaster.
Look for Carlson here now to be going at first.
One and one the count on Bezanson. Carlson not running. That one on the outside corner, 1-2.
Good pitches back to back from Zinmaster. In on the hands, just on the inside corner. Then he goes away on the outside edge. So now he's sitting in a good position here at 1-2.
Fouled at the plate, and Bezanson
he's
put
feeling
that one right off his foot there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ball and 2 strikes. Runners at the corners, 1 down here in the third. Hudson leading 3-0. Carlson is running. Throw down. And Carlson steals it. That was a pretty close play.
Yeah, it sure was. The Old Abes used that second base coming in like he's going to cut. Great throw from the catcher that time. So Jack Harris put it right where he needed to. And second baseman lets it go if he didn't see that guy from third going. And he put it right on the bag. And Buer catch and tag just a little late.
Infield coming in now. Trying to cut off this run. Bezanson rips one, but foul. Raiders looking to tack on a couple more runs here. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Braden Bezanson. Count now full. Lifted high in the air to center. Grant Locken backpedaling, now drifting to his right, makes the catch. Zuli will tag and score to make it 4-0 Hudson.
Good job by Bezanson there, getting that deep fly ball, full count, drives in that run, extends their lead to 4-0. A little surprised Carlson didn't tag from second to third. That was a deep fly ball.
So after that really tidy second inning pitched by Zinsmaster, rather, he's gone to a 3-ball count on 4 straight hitters.
Yeah, the Raiders are able to scratch a run across without even a base hit this inning.
Yeah, a couple walks. Couple stolen bases. And then the sac fly. Jack Solheid trying to pick up Carlson down there at second. Carlson running, base hit to left. Carlson will score.
Yeah, good time to be running on that pitch. Great sequence there for Hudson as he was moving on the pitch. Line shot to left field. He may have had trouble scoring with how well that was hit, and with him moving, that he scored easily.
Yeah, he got his lead, and then it just seemed like Zinsmaster kind of lost track of him out there at second, and Carlson just took off, and it was a perfectly executed hit and run there. 2 runs across this inning for the Raiders, who now lead at 5-0. Here's Bennett Brathel. Takes a strike.
That's the thing when you take your lead from second. If you could start to figure out how that pitcher wants to always check you. Sometimes they get into a rhythm where it's a one look, and then they'll throw home, and they're very consistent with it. You can actually get a better jump from second base than first.
Activity now in the old Abes bullpen. That one skips away from Harris, the catcher. Solheid will move up.
Raiders with another runner in scoring position.
Count now 0-2 on Brathel. But yeah, a chance to pick up another run. Bouncing ball, foul. Oh-2 pitch. Skied in the air right side. Ian Bauer camping under it, makes the catch. But the Raiders pick up 2 more runs. And as we head to the bottom of the third, your score, Hudson 5, Eau Claire Memorial 0. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
They, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed.
it's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Wall-to-Wall Carpet One is located on East Hamilton Avenue in Eau Claire. They always offer free estimates, and they are the home of the beautiful guarantee. Give them a call today at 715-832-4555. Wall-to-Wall Carpet One. 2-3-4 coming to bat for Eau Claire Memorial. Bottom three. Abes trailing 5-0.
Tell you what, Elliott Height starting out here the third inning. Let's look back to this half inning, and what a great catch he had out in left field, and that was the first out of the inning. It would have been a big inning for Hudson if he doesn't come up with that.
Yo, no question. Yeah, Height at 6'5". He's got those long strides, and he runs fast, and did a great job of recognizing that ball off the bat. It was right where he needed to be. Facing the left-handed pitcher, Aaron Schweckler, who has struck out 5 through 2 innings, including Height. He got him looking in the first. Right back up the middle, but Matazinski right there, and he makes the throw across for the out.
It's the first time Schweckler's got the leadoff batter without walking him, so that's a good start for him.
And it keeps the bases clear for the big boppers in the Abes lineup, Sawyer Stein and Leo Lauscher. Stein struck out swinging. In fact, struck out on 3 pitches. His first at-bat. Breaking ball low. It's 1-1 to Stein. Stein holding up on that one. Count now in his favor, 2-1.
Yeah, Schweckler trying to get him to chase that high fastball.
Breaking ball misses outside, 3-1 to Stein. Big cut by Stein, follows that one off, 3-2.
You know, if you're the Raiders, you just want Schweckler to challenge him. You want to go right after him, make him hit the baseball. You're up 5-0. The last thing you want to do is start putting people on base.
Abes left him loaded in the first. Got a runner on in the second. Another good cut by Stein. Three balls, 2 strikes. 1 down, bottom third. Stein down on strikes for a second time today. This one looking.
Today, Schweckler's best pitching has been against Stein today. He has just really worked him well and struck him out twice now.
So here's Leo Lauscher, who's singled in the first inning. It's the only hit so far for the old Abes. Driven to left and deep off the top of the fence. Lauscher hustling on his way to second, head first slide, and he's in with the double.
And I tell you what, that was not an easy double because he smoked that one so hard off the wall that it came back to that left fielder in a hurry. That one was ripped.
Yeah, he barreled up on that one. And
yeah, he didn't hit it high enough. He hit it at such a line that it couldn't get over the fence. It tried to go through the fence, but it couldn't get over.
I think he left a dent.
Oh, absolutely.
In that billboard out there.
So Leo Lauscher now 2 for 2 today.
So here's David Ankeny, who reached via the walk. Abes would love to get one across here, at least one.
Yeah, get a little 2-out thunder here. Got to get momentum back.
Lifted in the air to center. Steele homie underneath it, and he makes the catch. We're through 3 complete. Your score, Hudson 5, Eau Claire Memorial 0. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call to your first sip to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Today's game is brought to you by Toyson Ford. Stop in at Toyson Ford to pick out your new ride. Come see why all your friends and neighbors say you'll find a friend at Toyson Ford. An SC Swiderski apartment or home is certain to be where you want to live, work, and play throughout the Chippewa Valley. No matter where you live, look to SC Swiderski to make you feel right at home. Wall-to-Wall Carpet One, located on East Hamilton Avenue in Eau Claire. Give Wall-to-Wall Carpet One a call at 715-598-4485. Since 2009, Momentum Baseball Academy has been leading baseball instruction in western Wisconsin. Momentum Baseball Academy, official partner of the Eau Claire Express.
New pitcher for the Old Abes is the right-hander Tyler Iverson. So Iverson, who is in the batting order as the DH, will just slide over and become the pitcher now. So the Abes will lose the DH. Memorial looking to Iverson to put up a scoreless inning. Abes have had base runners in all 3 innings, but they've been held to just 2 hits by the lefty Aaron Schweckler.
Iverson's got 5 innings pitched on the season. He's given up 4 earned runs. ERA of 5.6 so far this season.
He will face 8-9-1 in the Hudson Raiders batting order. Jace Matazinski, Steele homie, Logan Hagman. Matazinski bounced out to shortstop Blake Buer in his first plate appearance. Iverson delivers strike 1.
Get a little bit more velo out of Iverson, so he'll throw a little bit harder.
That one just misses, 1-1. Outfield medium deep all the way around. Ball and 2 strikes now to Matazinski.
A couple of good fastballs right there on the outside corner.
Trying to get Matazinski to chase. Let's do it 2. Trying to take something off on that one. Count is now 3-2.
Got a little changeup or a slider that got away from him there.
And that one just misses. So walk to Matazinski. So the Raiders have a base runner here to start off inning number 4. Steele Homey, the center fielder, now stepping in.
Yeah, only the second inning for the Raiders did they not have a runner. So here they're leading off with a base runner already.
Homey squaring around. That one in the dirt. The runner will advance and hold at second.
Well, see if it's a ball or strike. I thought he offered, but to see what the call is. Guess we'll have to wait a pitch to see for sure, huh, Bob?
Well, there's a ball up on the scoreboard. It's 1-0. Again, Homey squaring early.
Yeah, 1-1, you're right. Boy, I really kind of didn't think he pulled that bat back on that first pitch. I know it was in the dirt, but...
First baseman Stein charging. It's popped up. It caught. Throw to second.
Nice play.
They got him.
He got him. Initially called safe because you think he thought he pulled him off the bag, but he got him with the tag. So either way, he was out at second.
So a 1-6 double play. So how big is that for the Abes? Top of the order now, Logan Hagman up to bat with the bases empty.
Well, like you said, that's huge because, again, you got 8-9 to set the table there for the top of the order.
Couple really nice defensive plays by the Abes today. That double play, the diving catch by Elliott Height last inning. One-0 pitch, a little bit inside. Hagman 1 for 2, singled in the first. And it's a walk to Logan Hagman.
Yeah, that's tough right there. You just made a great defensive play to get your 2 outs. Nobody on. You're hoping to get out of the inning quick, but unfortunately for Iverson, he walks the leadoff guy here, Hagman. Now it sets the table for their big boppers at 2, 3, 4 in their order, and they are good hitters.
Sam Abrahamson doubled in the first. He's 1 for 2. He hit the ball to the gap in left center that Elliott Height tracked down and made the diving catch. Bouncing ball, gloved by Lauscher. Strong throw in time.
Again, showing off that cannon from third.
Raiders retired in their half of the fourth. Old Abe's coming to bat. When we return, you're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Asher Laston Exteriors is committed to craftsmanship, innovation, and outstanding customer service as Western Wisconsin's trusted gutter and gutter helmet experts. Our highly trained certified technicians can install gutter helmet onto new or existing gutters. Gutter helmet blends in beautifully with your home, can withstand the heaviest of rainfalls, and is backed by a lifetime transferable warranty. Save up to 20% with zero down and no interest or payments for up to 18 months with seamless gutters and gutter helmet. Brought to you by Asher Laston Exteriors.
Fleet Farm has everything you need for every season of life. From tending the vegetable garden season to planting 100 acres of crops season. Fleet Farm is your one-stop shop. Whether it's strawberry jam season, cook your walleye season, or his first set of wheels season. Fleet Farm is built for every season. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
We are back at Carson Park. Really nice day in western Wisconsin. 65 degrees, a little bit of a breeze, sun is shining. Great day to be at the ballpark.
Well, you got to cherish these kind of days in April, huh? It's just a gorgeous day for baseball.
I tell you, after Tuesday, when I think the temperature at least was in the low 50s, but with that wind gusting the way it was, I'm sure there was a wind chill factor in that one. That was a cold day. But today, a really nice one. Ian Bauer stepping in now for the Old Abes, bottom 4. Bauer 0 for 1. Aaron Schweckler starts in with a strike on the outside corner. Bauer struck out swinging to end the first. Breaking ball misses 1-1.
Yeah, Schweckler's got 6 strikeouts through 3. We talked about him being effectively wild if he could just throw it over the plate a little bit more, and he has found that.
A defensive swing there by Bauer. Count now 1-2. Abes have left 5 base runners on. Bauer to center. Steele Homey tracking that one down and makes the catch. Hit it well, but got under it.
Yeah, put a good swing on, especially with 2 strikes. But like you said, just kind of an easy fly ball at the center. But again, Schweckler doing a much better job of getting that strike zone figured out. He's not walking guys like he did in the first couple innings.
Here's Blake Buer, who reached via the walk in the second inning. Yeah, pitching with the 5-run lead, you don't have to be too perfect. You can just say, all right, here it is. Let your fielders help you out.
Yeah, especially when you get towards the bottom of the order, right? You got to make sure those guys are swinging it and earning their trips.
2 balls and a strike to Blake Buer. That one catching the outside corner. That one nearly hit Blake Buer.
I think Buer's wondering how it didn't. He was shaking his head after that one.
Full count to Buer. And that one misses inside. Buer works a 1-out walk. Jack Harris coming to bat now for the Abes. Put down a sacrifice bunt in the second.
Fourth walk on the day for Schweckler on the mound. But again, the Old Abes unable to capitalize on those.
4 walks, 2 hits. Schweckler struck out 6. Delivers ball 1 to Harris. Popped up on the infield. Abrahamson makes the catch.
Good breaking ball right there from Schweckler. Tied him up right in the hands. Little infield pop up for the second out.
That'll bring up Tyler Iverson. Struck out swinging in the second. Iverson started the game as the DH. Came in to relieve the starter, Logan Zinsmaster. Quick throw by Carlson. Good glove there by Bennett Brathel to keep that one on the infield.
Yeah, you're sure right. If he doesn't get that knocked down, that goes down into the right field corner, and he's standing on third base.
Curveball across.
He's gotten a good feel for that curveball the last couple innings. Really keeps the hitters off balance.
Popped up. Homie, the center fielder,
Couldn't
can't get it. Abes will have runners at the corners. Now they send the runner. The throw. They got him. Blake Buer thrown out at the plate. It was Bennett Brathel, the first baseman, on the cut. So the Abes threaten but do not score. 4 complete from Carson Park. Hudson Raiders leading the Eau Claire Memorial Old Abes 5-0. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
They, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed.
it's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Fifth inning here at Carson Park. Hudson Raiders leading 5-0 over Eau Claire Memorial. This after the Old Abes won on the Raiders' home field Tuesday by a score of 10-0. Raiders will send up 3, 4, 5 in their order. Landon Zuli, Hunter Carlson, Braden Bezanson. Tyler Iverson, his second inning of work in relief of Logan Zinsmaster.
Zuli's already been on twice. First time with a hit by a pitch, second time with a walk, and scored both times.
Zuli on his way to play baseball at Winona State. Catcher Harris shaken up a bit.
Yeah, he took that foul tip right there. Looks like he got on the inside of that right leg.
Trying to walk it off. Just part of the joy of being a catcher, Sparks.
It is. Oh, just get beat up there, especially a full season.
Ball and a strike to Landon Zuli. Lifted in the air to center. Grant Locken now coming in and makes the catch. Good job by Locken, because he initially was just, taking a step back, and all of a sudden he realized that ball is just kind of dying here.
Yeah, it sounded really good off the bat. It sounded like it was going to have that carry. Like you said, it just didn't, and he adjusted well and got to it.
Here's Hunter Carlson. Had that 3-run homer in the first inning to give the Raiders the lead. Carlson takes inside. Carlson is 1 for 1 officially. Walked and scored in the third.
Good pitch there. Good fastball by Iverson. Again, keeping it away. Got to work that outside edge against Carlson.
Ball and a strike. And that hit him. Carlson aboard again. Yeah, oftentimes you'll run for your catcher, but Carlson's got good wheels.
Yeah, he's just a great athlete, so you just want him to run for himself here. You might switch him out if you get 2 outs, but like you said, he's got good wheels.
Braden Bezanson now batting. And he lines one to left center, and that's going to get down. Carlson made the turn, and now he's back to second.
Yeah, Carlson got to second in a hurry, but all of a sudden he slowed down just to make sure that Elliott Height wasn't going to come up with one of those great catches again, laying out for it. So had to be a little careful as he was getting to second base, and that'll keep him at first and second now with just 1 out.
Height did a nice job, 1, getting to the ball, 2, hitting his cutoff, getting rid of the ball quickly. So not an opportunity for Carlson to advance, but the Raiders have something going here. 2 on, 1 out. Jack Solheim, the DH, at the plate. Solheim 1 for 2, singled in the third.
Yeah, you get to the middle of this order for the Raiders. They are tough outs. Well, you just go back to Tuesday's game where Jack Gabler was able to shut him out. What a pitching performance that must have been.
Yeah, this is a good hitting lineup, these Hudson Raiders. Good pitch from Iverson, and he's ahead in the count now. 0-2 to Solheim. Swing and a miss. Solheim down on strikes.
Good fastball. Got it right past him right there. Reach back for a little extra.
Tyler Iverson records the strikeout. So it's up to Bennett Brathwell, who's 0 for 2. Both of those appearances against Zinsmaster. Catcher Jack Harris going to have a word with Tyler Iverson.
My guess here is that Leo Lauscher came over, talked to the pitchers. I think that Carlson at second base was starting to pick up on the signs. You know, it's one thing when you've got a runner at second base, those catchers have got to run through a series of signs so that base runner can't relay the pitch to the batter. So after that little discussion, I'm sure they're just kind of mixing things up.
Yeah, and then you've got Carlson, a catcher at second base, so he's wise to all that stuff.
Yeah, he's going to pick that up quick.
That one gets away. Runners will move up. Let me ask you, Sparks, when you played, did you want to know what was coming?
Boy, that's funny. I did, but a lot of guys don't. You know, they just don't want to think that, and all of a sudden, something else gets thrown, you get crossed up. But boy, I was willing to take any help I could get.
Yeah, I would go in that other camp where I had enough to think about. Always kind of been that see it, hit it guy. But yeah, but you're right. There's some guys, they want any advantage they can, any tip. They can pick up a sign or get an idea what's coming.
Yeah, and I was always a guess hitter anyways. I was sitting on, I would try to guess what the pitcher was coming with anyways and try to sit on it and drive it. So.
And when you coached, did you have complicated signs, or did you try to keep it simple but do a lot of, kind of diversion type stuff?
Yeah, we did keep it simple. Obviously, the second time you played a team, you change up your sequence. But yeah, pretty simple unless you had to change it if you thought they were picking up on them. You obviously don't want the pitcher to have to think too hard.
Lifted foul. That one's gonna not quite get to the fan deck. Two balls, two strikes. 2 outs here in the 5th. Raiders with 2 runners in scoring position and leading 5-0. Bouncing ball by Brathel is a foul.
Yeah, these are 2 big runs here. If the Raiders can find a way to get a big 2-out hit, they are really going to put some distance between them and the old Abes.
Check swing. Did he go? He did not, according to our umpires.
Yeah, got a half strike from the home plate umpire. Kind of jumped up like he was going to ring him up, and then he held off.
Yeah, appealed to the base ump, who said no swing. So 3-2, the count on Bennett Brathel. Bouncing ball left side. Buer has it, drops it. Run scores as Carlson crosses the plate. 3rd time Carlson has scored today. Zanson moves up to 3rd. Brathel aboard via the error. First error charged to the old Abes today, and they've made some really nice plays. And that was not going to be an easy play, no matter what, because it wasn't hit that hard, and shortstop Buer had to go to his right.
Yeah, he was trying to get rid of it quick there to get that out, but like you said, that's just it's a play you got to make with 2 outs because now you extend the inning, and Hudson looking to tack on more.
Nick Hirsch, the runner now at first base. See if they get Hirsch at first running here. Jace Matazinski, 0 for 1 officially, reached on a walk in the 4th. 6-0 Raiders. Swings through that pitch. Does Matazinski. It's 0-1.
Yeah, the Raiders sent him earlier in the game on a 1st and 3rd situation. So, again, with 2 outs, sometimes they like to do that to create some defensive havoc.
Check swing by Matazinski.
Well, that got way inside. I think Matazinski, that was like a self-defense type swing.
Yeah, it sure was.
Well, with 2 strikes here, I would expect the runner from first to be going.
Good lead at first for Hirsch. not running. Matazinski takes outside. Now the delayed steal. And Hirsch moves down to second base. So 2 on in scoring position for Matazinski. Count is 1-2. Iverson trying to work out of this jam. Well, that one nearly plunked a couple of the Hudson fans sitting over in the first base bleachers. Ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Raiders will leave 2 on, but they pick up another run. And as we move to the bottom of the 5th inning, your score, Hudson Raiders 6, Eau Claire Memorial Old Abe 0. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Today's game is brought to you by Toyson Ford. Stop in at Toyson Ford to pick out your new ride. Come see why all your friends and neighbors say you'll find a friend at Toyson Ford. An SC Swiderski apartment or home is certain to be where you want to live, work, and play throughout the Chippewa Valley. No matter where you live, look to SC Swiderski to make you feel right at home. Wall-to-Wall Carpet One, located on East Hamilton Avenue in Eau Claire. Give Wall-to-Wall Carpet One a call at 715-598-4485. Since 2009, Momentum Baseball Academy has been leading baseball instruction in western Wisconsin. Momentum Baseball Academy, official partner of the Eau Claire Express.
Bottom of the 5th inning here at Carson Park. Memorial will have the top of its order. Grant Locken, Elliott Height, Sawyer Stein. The scheduled hitters to face the left-handed Aaron Schweckler, who has been solid all game long for the Raiders. Has allowed 3 hits. And he has struck out 6. Best scoring opportunity for the Abes was in the first when they loaded him up, but Schweckler was able to strike out the side. Grant Locken 0 for 1 with the walk. I get something going for the old Abes here.
Yeah, this is the inning. You got top of the 5th. It's your 3rd time around the order, and you got top of the order up. So this is where the old Abes want to really try to see if they can't put a dent into this 6-0 lead.
Two and 0 now to Locken. Now 3-0. Schweckler has been effectively wild through this ball game, but he's made big pitches when he's needed to.
Yeah, he's looking to battle back here against Locke and trying to prevent that leadoff runner from getting on.
Count full now to Locken. That one misses outside. Second time today, Locken has walked. It'll bring up Elliott Height, who's 0 for 2. Hunter Carlson, the catcher, going out to chat with his left-handed pitcher, Aaron Schweckler. No activity in the Hudson bullpen.
It was a long top half of the inning. That did take a lot of time, and Schweckler just having to sit there on the bench. He's trying to get himself loose again. You can see him on the mound there trying to stretch and limber up again, standing around for quite a bit.
Locken getting his lead over at first. Height takes a strike. Third baseman Sam Abrahamson is creeping up just a bit. Nice curveball from Schweckler, and he's got Height in an 0-2 hole.
Yeah, a little knee buckler there. Nice pitch.
One and two now to Height.
Good job by Carlson to chase that one down way outside.
Fouled back, and count will remain 1-2 to Elliott Height. Lined fair. Locken on his way to third. Height's going to try to get to second.
We might have a play.
Strong throw, and the shortstop, Matazinski, can't hang on. It's a double for Elliott Height.
Good, strong throw from right field, though. That was a bang-bang there for that double.
So here's Sawyer Stein. 0 for 2 with the pair of strikeouts, but now batting with a chance to knock in some runs and get the old Abes on the scoreboard. Raiders will play the middle infielders back. And it's a strike to Stein.
Yeah, good call for the Raiders here, right? Just play deep, get your outs, because you're up 6-0. You can give up one run, but you don't want to do here is all of a sudden give up two in a hurry with nobody out. So
Stein takes that one for a ball, 1-1. Fastball missing outside, 2-1.
Talking about the infielders, I really don't know why the corners are in. When you've got your number 3 hole hitter up, I think you want to play deep, give yourself a bit chance to field something.
Curveball for a strike, 2-2. Big cut by Stein. Fouls that one off. He's got a quick bat, doesn't he?
He does. Real short, compact swing.
Driven to right, but foul.
Boy, the Abes would love to have him reach base. If Stein could get on first base and load him up for Lauscher, he's had some really good swings today. He can make this a game in a hurry.
Schweckler needs a new baseball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runners at second and third. Nobody out here for the Abes. Bottom of the 5th. Looking for a big inning. Hard hit ball, and it gets through. Locken will score. Height, rounding, third, safe.
Oh, close at home. A little risky when you're down 6 to send him with nobody out. But Coach Kaufman going with the gamble, and it pays off with 2 runs.
So Sawyer Stein delivers the RBI single. 2 RBIs. And now it's Leo Lauscher coming to the plate. And Lauscher, a single and a double in this ball game. Well, and back to what you were saying earlier, Sparks, with the Raiders having those corner infielders in, that ball was hit hard, and Abrahamson didn't have a ton of time to react to it.
Yeah, absolutely right. He's pressed in like that.
He'll field that one, go to second for one, but it gets away. Lauscher reaching. Stein moving up to third. And now Raiders coach Brent Blagan will make a walk to the mound. And boy, Hudson had played really well defensively up to this point, and they've been getting some good pitching from Schweckler. But here in the 5th, but Sparks, you said it, 3rd time through the batting order, you have such a better idea of pitch sequence and just how the breaking ball looks and how the fastball's moving and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, you just get more comfortable in the box. You can kind of find his release point and pick up that pitch a little bit easier, and it's paid off this inning with a couple of hard-hit ones. And then, like they did Tuesday, the Raiders don't help themselves. They make an error there with a chance to get that runner at second, but now it's nobody out, 1st and 3rd, and the old Abes are looking to keep scratching out some more runs, get into this thing.
Here's David Ankeny, 0 for 1 with a walk. Lauscher the runner at 1st. Stein is over at 3rd. Ankeny takes a ball. Ankeny takes inside, 2-0.
Raiders are back up the middle. They're at double play depth, so they're going to try to turn 2. They'll give up the run for 2 outs.
Runner goes. Throw down from Carlson, skips into center field. Sawyer Stein will score, and it's 6-3.
Old Dave's being aggressive on the base pass, trying to force those Raiders to make plays, and that one goes to center field, creates another run.
I think that caught everybody by surprise. And we've talked about it before. Lauscher, for a big kid, runs very well.
Absolutely. He's probably one of the best base stealers on the team. So, really, for you and I, that's not a surprise, that he took off because he can steal bases. But you're right, for a lot of the people, they're going to think that he's not going anywhere.
It's 3-0 now to Ankeny. Schweckler delivers low. Another base runner for the Abes.
Well, that's the key for the old Abes right now. Just move the line, get guys on, create situations on the base paths. And right now, 3 runs in, 2 on, and still nobody out here in the 5th.
Ian Bauer to the plate. And he represents the tying run. Bauer 0 for 2 in this game. Gloved by the first baseman.
Nobody's
Brathel,
covered.
Nobody there. Infield single for Bauer.
Pitcher got caught watching. It's his job to go cover first base. The only chance he had right there when he picked it up was to try to go to second base and maybe get that lead run right there at second base. But, boy, pitcher caught looking. It's going to load the bases for the old Abes.
Still nobody out. Blake Buer to the plate. He's been on twice, both times via the walk. Big situation here.
Good hack. Good aggressive swing there from Buer. He's obviously looking for that fastball.
That one in the dirt. Nice job by Carlson, the catcher, to scoop that one out. 1-1 now to Buer. Buer takes that one up. 2-1.
Yeah, now Buer can be a little bit more fussy with what he wants to go for here. The 2-1 count, no place to put him. He can sit on something he likes. Oh, tough pitch.
Schweckler gets that one right on the corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, that's good both ways. That's a great pitch right there, inside fastball. And good job by Buer. You're not going to do anything with that one.
Grounded up the middle and through. Lauscher will score. Here comes Ankeny. He scores.
Big hit from Buer.
It's a 6-5 ball game. Abes putting up 5 runs here in the 5th inning, and that's going to be all for the lefty. Aaron Schweckler pitched well through 4 innings, ran into some trouble here in the 5th. Pitching change at Carson Park. We will step aside and tell you about the relief pitcher for the Raiders when we return. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Asher Laston Exteriors is committed to craftsmanship, innovation, and outstanding customer service as Western Wisconsin's trusted gutter and gutter helmet experts. Our highly trained certified technicians can install gutter helmet onto new or existing gutters. Gutter helmet blends in beautifully with your home, can withstand the heaviest of rainfalls, and is backed by a lifetime transferable warranty. Save up to 20% with 0 down and no interest or payments for up to 18 months with seamless gutters and gutter helmet. Brought to you by Asher Laston Exteriors.
Fleet Farm has everything you need for every season of life. From tending the vegetable garden season to planting 100 acres of crops season. Fleet Farm is your one-stop shop. Whether it's strawberry jam season, cook your walleye season, or his first set of wheels season. Fleet Farm is built for every season. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
The new pitcher for the Hudson Raiders is Landon Zuley, who moves over from his second base position, coming in to relieve the starter, Aaron Schweckler, who had put up zeros through the first 4 innings, but leadoff walk to Grant Locken, a double by Elliott Height. Sawyer Stein knocked those 2 guys in with the single. Leo Lauscher reached on an error and then stole a base. A walk to David Ankeny. Base hit by Ian Bauer and another base hit by Blake Buer. And the Abes have put up a crooked number here in their half of the 5th. And they've got first and second. Still nobody out. Jack Harris at the plate.
Yeah, with Zuley pitching now, you've got Solheid, who was the DH. He is now playing second base.
A lot of noise coming out of that old Abes dugout. We've been kind of quiet. Harris puts down the bunt.
I think he's out. I think he was out of the box when that hit him. The umpires are going to talk about this, but he did put the bunt down, but when he took off, I think he ran into it. I think Harris is out.
Umpires will confer about this one. And yes, Jack Harris ruled out, so the runners will go back to their respective bases.
Yeah, tough break for the old Abes there. If he gets that bunt down, talking second, third, 1 out.
So Tyler Iverson, who started the game as the DH, now pitching for Memorial, has a chance to help his cause. First and second. One down. Iverson takes a ball. Here's a strike. Good pitch from Zuli.
Yeah, good fastball on the outside corner. Even the count.
That one outside. Two balls and a strike. Runners at first and second, one down. 5 runs already in this inning for the old Abes. Lifted to center. Steal Homey over to make the catch. So 2 outs, back to the top of the order, and Grant Locken, who got this inning started with a walk, he came around to score.
Well, Zuli's just 1 out here, getting out of this mess and keeping the lead 6-5 for the Raiders. So far, so good for him.
Locken coming up empty there, had that big cut. Zuli pulled his string on him.
Yeah, it's the first time he's showing that little breaking pitch for sure. Had him way out in front.
Locken 0 for 1 officially with the pair of walks. Another good block behind the plate by Hunter Carlson. Now Zuli just 1 strike away from pitching out of trouble here in the 5th.
Yeah, good battle here. Locken looking to tie the game with a base knock. Zuli trying to shut the door.
One missing outside, 2-2 now to Locken. That one misses. It's 3-2. So with 2 outs, the base runners will be in motion.
That's advantage for the old Abes because now I think they can squeak through. Will definitely score that run from second.
Strike 3 called.
Good pitch right there to save the Raiders.
Abes leave a pair on, but they score 5 runs. We got a ball game as we move to the 6th. Hudson 6, Eau Claire Memorial 5. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
They, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed.
it's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
It's a one-run game as we move to inning number 6. Hudson Raiders scored 3 in the first, 2 in the third, and 1 in the fifth. They were kind of in cruise control, but then the Abes responded with a big 5th inning. They put up a 5-spot. We get ourselves a ball game, 6-5. Steele Homey, number 9 hitter in the Hudson Raiders, to lead it off.
Yeah, the Raiders are going to look to answer here as they go at 9 and then top of the order again for the Raiders here in the 6th.
Tyler Iverson beginning his 3rd inning of work on in relief of the starter Logan Zinsmaster. High in the air to right. Ankeny, the right fielder, makes the catch. Steele Homey gave that one a ride. He got under it just a bit. And a nice job by the right fielder, Ankeny, dealing with the sun out there in right. Back to the top of the order, and Logan Hagman, who's 1 for 2 with the walk. Old Abe's going to get somebody to the bullpen to start loosening up.
Yeah, Iverson has pitched well. He gave up 1 run last inning, but it was unearned. They should have got out of that without any runs scoring, so he's just getting up to 1 unearned. But, you know, he has done a good job of pounding the zone. He's only given up the 1 walk.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Top is 6. Curve ball for a strike. 1 and 2 to Hagman.
Yeah, good pitch right there. We'll see if he wants to double up on that one.
Swing and a miss.
And he does with another breaking ball. Good one.
Hagman down on strikes. 2 down here in the top of the 6th. And that'll bring up Sam Abrahamson, who doubled and scored in the first. He's 1 for 3.
Yeah, this would be huge for the old Abes if they're putting 5 up in last inning. If they can just come out here and go 1, 2, 3 and get back in that dugout again. Get right back to work at hitting.
Curveball, strike 1. Yeah, Iverson looking for that shutdown inning.
Keeps momentum on your side if you can do it.
And that one upstairs, 2-1.
He's had good feel for that curveball. We'll see if he wants to come back to that one, 2-1 here.
Fastball missing outside, 3-1 now to Abrahamson.
Yeah, he got ahead with that curveball first pitch, and now he's come back with 3 straight fastballs out of the zone.
That one misses inside. Abrahamson aboard via the walk. With 2 outs, Landon Zulli coming to the plate. Zulli 0 for 1 officially. He was hit by a pitch and he walked. Both of those times he came around to score.
Big situation here with Zulli at the plate with 2 outs. Important for the old Abes to get this out before Carlson comes to bat. If he comes up with a couple of guys on, you're in trouble again.
Strike from Iverson, and that's a great point, Sparks. You would much rather have Carlson leading off the 7th with the bases empty than coming up with 2 on and 2 outs here in the 6th in a 1-run game. Runner goes. Driven in the air to left. Elliott Height going back, can't get it.
Short hop the
Abrahamson will score. It's a double for Landon Zulli.
Zulli put a charge into that one. It short hops the fence. A big run there for the Raiders.
So now you get Carlson to the plate. The chance to tack on another run. Yeah, that ball just kept carrying. And, again, we got the breeze blowing out towards left.
Carlson's not going to swing it. Old Abes are going to put him on. It's exactly what I would do in this situation. 2 out in an open base. Don't even throw him a pitch. Just put him on. Let's face next.
And next is Braden Bezanson. Reached via the walk. Hit an RBI sac fly and singled. So he's been productive. 7-5 Raiders. Lifted in the air to center. Grant Locken makes the catch. Raiders pick up a run. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th inning with Hudson leading Eau Claire Memorial 7-5. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call to your first sip to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Today's game is brought to you by Toyson Ford. Stop in at Toyson Ford to pick out your new ride. Come see why all your friends and neighbors say you'll find a friend at Toyson Ford. An SC Swiderski apartment or home is certain to be where you want to live, work, and play throughout the Chippewa Valley. No matter where you live, look to SC Swiderski to make you feel right at home. Wall-to-Wall Carpet One, located on East Hamilton Avenue in Eau Claire. Give Wall-to-Wall Carpet One a call at 715-598-4485. Since 2009, Momentum Baseball Academy has been leading baseball instruction in western Wisconsin. Momentum Baseball Academy, official partner of the Eau Claire Express.
Bottom of the 6th inning here at Carson Park. Hudson putting up a run in the top half of the 6th, so the Abes now trail by 2. But Memorial looking to keep that offensive momentum going after they put up 5 in their half of the 5th.
And again, the good thing for the old Abes now, in their lineup, they've got 2, 3, 4 hitting this inning, and that's where all their production came last inning.
Yeah, good ball game today between these two teams. And like we talked about in our pregame sparks, this is going to be such a fun race in the Big Rivers Conference this year. So many really solid teams.
Yeah, game in, game out. These teams are just really solid this year. There just doesn't seem to be a weak link in the whole conference. So, again, just some great baseball to be part of. And, Bob, I'm not going to lie. I kind of like the fact that we got some runs today. You and I haven't called games.
Oh, we've had
2-0,
pitcher
1-0,
duel.
yeah,
pitchers
3-2 type
duels.
stuff. This is 7-5. We've got some excitement behind this one.
2, 3, 4 in the Memorial lineup. Elliott Height, Sawyer Stein, Leo Lauscher. Height, 1 for 3. Had that double last inning. He came around to score. Takes a ball from Zuli. And a strike on the outside corner. Zuli's fastball's got some hop.
Yeah, it's got a little sneaky fast, doesn't it?
One and two now to Height. Height takes inside, 2-2.
He almost wore that little slider off the inside there. Oh, delayed third strike.
Well, I'd say a delayed call. Hunter Carlson, the catcher, popped out of his crouch, and he's ready to gun it onto third, and then
he looked
had
back.
to wait.
Yeah, he had to look back at the umpire like, what's the call?
Yep. So one down here, bottom half of the sixth. And here's Sawyer Stein, knocked in a pair of runs with the single last inning. He's 1 for 3. First appearance against Zuli.
Stein's got to find his way on base to kind of set up Lauscher, see if Lauscher can go, instead of hitting the ball through the fence, try to see if he can get one over the fence. He's had some good swings today.
Another good hack, but another foul.
Finds himself behind the count again, 0-2. It's kind of been his thing today. He's always had 2 strikes on him. He's found himself scrapping.
Strike 3 called. Curveball. And a good one from Zuli. He's got a couple of backwards Ks here in the sixth. So Leo Lauscher now will come to the plate with nobody on.
Lauscher 2 for 3 today with a single and a double. Reached all 3 times.
Yeah, and he's hit the ball hard.
Yeah, he sure has.
Every time up. Catcher Carlson's positioning Jack Solheid, the second baseman. He's got him much closer to the bag, expecting Lauscher to pull.
Yeah, absolutely. You could almost swing him to the other side of the bag.
Skied in the air out to right. Braden Bezanson is under it. He makes the catch. Zuli retires the Abes, 1-2-3. We'll head to the 7th inning. When we return, you're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Asher Laston Exteriors is committed to craftsmanship, innovation, and outstanding customer service as Western Wisconsin's trusted gutter and gutter helmet experts. Our highly trained certified technicians can install gutter helmet onto new or existing gutters. Gutter helmet blends in beautifully with your home, can withstand the heaviest of rainfalls, and is backed by a lifetime transferable warranty. Save up to 20% with zero down and no interest or payments for up to 18 months with seamless gutters and gutter helmet. Brought to you by Asher Laston Exteriors.
Fleet Farm has everything you need for every season of life. From tending the vegetable garden season to planting 100 acres of crops season. Fleet Farm is your one-stop shop. Whether it's strawberry jam season, cook your walleye season, or his first set of wheels season. Fleet Farm is built for every season. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
New pitcher.
Eau Claire Memorial in Hudson. In an entertaining Big Rivers Conference baseball game here from Carson Park in Eau Claire. Raiders were cruising along, leading 6-0 before the Abes put up 5 in their half of inning number 5. Hudson picked up a single run in the 6th. And the Raiders will send up 6, 7, 8 in their batting order. Jack Solheim, Bennett Brathel, and Jace Matazinski to face the right-hander Tyler Iverson, who's pitched well since coming on in relief. Pulls the string on Solheim. 0-1.
Yeah, he has. Like we talked before, he only gave up the one unearned in the 5th, and in the 6th, unfortunately, he had that 2-out walk, and then he made a mistake to Zuli, who hit one off the left field fence, and that cost him a run.
Popped up right side, Sawyer Stein makes the one-hand catch, 1 down in the 7th. Here's Bennett Brathel. 0 for 3, reached on an error last time up. Curveball, strike 1.
Yeah, Iverson's really got a good feel for his curveball the last couple innings. He's been throwing that for strikes.
Little roller to third, Lauscher. Strong throw, 2 outs.
Good stretch by Stein over there at first.
Going to bring up the shortstop, Jace Matazinski. 0 for 2 with the walk. Winner of the count to Matazinski. That one hit him. Raiders get a base runner.
Well, again, Iverson gets the first 2 outs of the innings, and then last inning he walked a guy, and this inning now he hit by pitch.
Steele Homey coming to the bat. He is 0 for 3. Raiders leading by 2. 2 outs here, top of 7. Homey takes inside.
Important for the old Abes here now to get that 3rd out so they can keep it just a 2-run lead. Give themselves a fighting chance with just only needing 2.
Driven to right. And that's going to get all the way to the fence. Matazinski rounding 3rd. He will score. Runner now moving up to 3rd. Raiders tack on another run.
Back-to-back innings, that 2-out, lasting a 2-out walk scores on a double. This inning, a 2-out hit by pitch, and again follows with a double and a run scored. Some big runs late for the Raiders.
So back to the top of the order, and Logan Hagman, the left fielder. Hagman 1 for 3 with a walk.
Boy, those 2-out walks or hit by pitch are just so tough. You want to make a quick inning, and you just can't get out of it.
Strike delivered by Iverson. Yeah, you're so right, Sparks. I mean, Memorial put up that 5 spot. They had so much momentum, and then Hudson scoring a run with 2 outs last innings, scoring another run with 2 outs this inning. You know, you think about it, you're a pitch or 2 away from, having a 6-5 game.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, that's just one swing of the bat, and you got to tie a game. Now the old Abes, you got to find a way to at least get 3. And hopefully only 3, as the Raiders have got a guy at third here with 2 outs.
Hagman in an 0-2 hole.
Yeah, he's just been fed a diet of curveballs here. We'll see if Iverson goes fastball away or if he continues to go with the curveball.
That one low. Good job by catcher Jack Harris to dig that one out of the dirt. Ball and 2 strikes to Hagman.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised here if Iverson comes back with another curveball. That's what he got him last at bat to swing and miss on.
Curveball misses. 2-2. Hagman fights off that pitch. Count remains 2-2.
Another curveball there, yep. 4 curveballs, only 1 fastball, and that fastball was just kind of a show-me fastball. It was not a strike, and he didn't even want to throw it for a strike. Trying to get him to chase, but again, like I said, he's just getting a heavy diet of the breaking stuff.
That one hitting Hagman in the back of the helmet.
Yeah, I came back with a fastball, tried to go fastball in and got away from him. So Hagman wears that off the helmet. He seems no worse for the wear.
Abes going to have a conference on the mound. And Iverson has pitched well, but like you said, Sparks, these last couple innings just running into some problems after recording the first 2 outs.
Oh, good job by Hagman there, battling right there. He's got 2 strikes on him early. Let's remember, folks, he's just a freshman. He's a leadoff hitter for the Raiders, and he's just a freshman. 1 for 3 on the day, now a walk and a hit by pitch, so he's done his job of getting on base. Now you've got that infamous 1st and 3rd situation, and I'm sure that's what the old Abe coaching staff ran out to talk about, what they were going to do.
Sam Abrahamson 1 for 3 with a walk. He doubled and scored in the 1st. Also scored in the 6th. Runner goes. And the Raiders are going to get another run. Steele Homey crossing the plate.
Throw off line. Second baseman couldn't cut that down. I think I actually let that runner just go. I think I don't mess with him and I just go after the hitter, but that's going to move up the runner and put another one on the board.
Yeah, I'm with you, Sparks, and if you are throwing down, maybe you just fire it back to the pitcher and try to get that guy sneaking, or you
fake to throw it on second and then turn and look to third.
Yep.
But I don't throw all the way through on that one. Again, Hudson just gets a free one right there. Got a feeling this is the last batter for Iverson.
Yeah, there's a right-hander throwing in the Abes bullpen. They had a guy out there stretching. He really wasn't throwing, but now he's throwing now with a little bit more urgency. Strike to Abrahamson. Hagman, the runner, down at second. And Iverson hits Abrahamson. So 2 on now for the Raiders. Kyle Kaufman's going to make the walk to the mound, and he's going to bring in a reliever. We'll tell you more about that when we return. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports.
3.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
They, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed.
it's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Hudson Raiders have tacked on some insurance runs. Picked up a run in the 6th after the Abes had scored 5 in their half of the 5th to make it a 1-run ball game. And 2 runs across here in the 7th with 2 runners on and 2 outs. And again, Spargs, these last couple innings, Raiders scoring with 2-out rallies.
Yeah, credit to them, right? I mean, you got to find a way to tack on runs, and they're doing it with 2 outs in each of those innings. And obviously, they've taken advantage of the walk, or in this inning, it's been the hit by pitch, as Iverson hit 3 batters after the first 2 guys were out. So they have now come and gotten him, and Austin McGraw now comes in for the Old Abes. So he'll try to close this out here in the 7th.
Austin McGraw is a junior for the Old Abes. And he will face Landon Zulli, who's had a real busy day. 1 for 2 officially with a pair of walks. He came around to score both times on those. He was actually hit by a pitch in the first. But 2 runs scored, a double, and he's come on in relief. Raiders trying to get guys in motion there.
Yeah, sending guys on that first pitch, it was basically a hit and run right there. They just staying aggressive, figuring he'd come over with a fastball for a strike, and they wanted to be aggressive and attack it, and fouled it off.
Now the catcher, Harris, will go out to have a word with his pitcher, Austin McGraw. And again, you get that situation where you got a runner at second, so to make sure everybody's on the same page when it comes to signs.
Yeah, not sure how many innings McGraw's even had this year on the varsity level, so just a quick reminder. Well, quickly up 0-2.
Nice little wrinkle thrown up there by McGraw. Runner's going. Throw to third.
Perfect throw. Ooh. Just beat the throw. That was right there.
Hagman sliding under the tag.
Yeah, Jack Harris is a great throw right there.
So Zuli with a chance to knock in a couple runs right here. Nice catch by the fan over there.
Sign him up. Give him a contract.
Yeah, absolutely. He tracked that one, and folks are happy. Ball and 2 strikes. The count on Landon Zuli. 2 outs. McGraw trying to end this thing. And he does. Strike 3 on the outside corner. But the Raiders pick up 2 runs. We move to the bottom of the 7th. Abes are going to need another rally. They trail 9-5. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Today's game is brought to you by Toyson Ford. Stop in at Toyson Ford to pick out your new ride. Come see why all your friends and neighbors say you'll find a friend at Toyson Ford. An SC Swiderski apartment or home is certain to be where you want to live, work, and play throughout the Chippewa Valley. No matter where you live, look to SC Swiderski to make you feel right at home. Wall-to-Wall Carpet One, located on East Hamilton Avenue in Eau Claire. Give Wall-to-Wall Carpet One a call at 715-598-4485. Since 2009, Momentum Baseball Academy has been leading baseball instruction in western Wisconsin. Momentum Baseball Academy, official partner of the Eau Claire Express.
I mean, obviously they get Eau Claire Memorial looking for another rally. We moved to the bottom of the 7th inning, and Memorial trails Hudson 9-5. Old Abes had pulled within 1 after scoring 5 times in the bottom of the 5th, but the Raiders have tacked on 3 runs since then. They picked up a run in the 6th, 2 more in the 7th. So the Abes are going to need to rally. And scheduled hitters 5, 6, and 7. David Ankeny, Ian Bauer, Blake Buer. Landon Zuli remains on the mound for the Raiders. He came on in relief of Aaron Schweckler.
Yeah, Zuli has pitched very well in relief.
Ankeny takes a ball. Abes trying to generate some enthusiasm. Lots of chatter in their dugout. That one misses outside. 2-0 now to Ankeny.
Yeah, you might have Ankeny here just take a strike. You got to get base runners. You got to start an inning out. So he might just have the red light here.
Check swing. 2-1.
Boy, as a coach, you don't want that. If you're sitting 2-0 and you go a check swing, that's just an ugly thing right there. 2-0, you got to be hammering, or you just simply take because you need base runners. You don't want that check swing look.
Good cut there, but fouled back by Ankeny. Count 2-2.
Yeah, that's the kind of swing you like to see right there. No hesitation, be aggressive.
That one behind Ankeny.
Yeah, Ankeny's got to find a way to kind of lean back into that one, start the big rally out. Instead, he got out of the way.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Obviously easier said than done. This could be trouble.
Popped up. Here comes Bezanson with the diving catch.
Big play out there and right for the first out.
Braden Bezanson making a nice catch. And again, it's right field, with means you're looking into that sun, and that was just a little looper out there to right, but he had a good break and laid out and made a nice catch. Here's Ian Bauer now. Bauer is 1 for 3. Takes a strike from Zuli. Matazinski has it. Throw across in time. 2 down here in the 7th inning.
Good little play right there at shortstop. Kind of got in between hops, but he was able to handle it, make a good strong throw across.
So that'll leave it up to Blake Buer, who's been on base all 3 times. Pair of walks, and then he knocked in a pair of runs with the single in the 5th. Last hope here for the Abes. Takes a strike from Zuli.
You know, we talked about Zuli coming out of the bullpen. He has faced 8 batters, and he's gone 8 up and 8 down. He's yet to even give up a base runner yet.
And now the Abes are down to their final strike. One and 2 now to Buer. The appeal, no swing. 2 and 2 to Blake Buer.
Yeah, that's the right call there. He did not go for that one. So, like I said, 2-2 count here. Old Abe's down to the last strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the 7th. Strike 3 called. Zuli ends it in style. And the Hudson Raiders earn a split of their home-and-home series this week with the Eau Claire Memorial Old Abes. Abes won Tuesday 10-0. Raiders come back and win this one today 9-5. Good ball game, Spargs. Big inning for the Abes, not enough. They just didn't get that consistency start to finish, and credit to the Raiders for playing some pretty good baseball here today.
Yeah, the Raiders did a great job. They've scored in every inning but just 2, and they just kept tacking on runs. And unfortunately for the Old Abes, that pitching just was not able to keep up with them today, as they allowed 10 free passes between the walks and the hit by pitch, and they just put too many men on base for the Raiders, and Raiders came up with big hit after big hit to score runs, and they just kept tacking on, like we said, and you know they were able to pull this one out 9-5 today to even the series 1-1 on the season.
Hudson, with the win, improves to 7-4 overall and 4-2 in Big Rivers Conference play. Memorial drops to 4-4 overall, 2-4 in conference. Next up for the Abes, a trip to Holman Saturday to take part in Triangular. Old Abes will face Stevens Point and then the host Holman Vikings. Hudson, meanwhile, has a home game with Matamidi, Minnesota. Coming up next, the postgame show brought to you by Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Rely on the experience of our sports medicine team when you experience any sports-related injury or issue. You can count on prompt, proper diagnosis and customized treatment plan to meet your goals. Their orthopedic surgeons and our athletic trainers serve your athlete in Eau Claire, Chippewa Falls, and western Wisconsin. That's coming up next on Zaleski Sports.
Hip impingement and hip labral tears are common causes of hip and groin pain and are often the result of repetitive use from crouching sports or trauma. Today, we are visiting Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Dr. Carlson, a partner with Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, is in the forefront of using a newer procedure called hip arthroscopy, which allows minimally invasive access to a joint and treatments to problems never addressed before. Using hip arthroscopy, Dr. Carlson is able to repair tissue without dislocating the hip and without replacing it.
Hip arthroscopy is where a surgeon takes a camera on the end of a long wand, which we call a scope, and through a small poke hole incision in your skin, delivers that scope into a joint. In this particular case, we're talking about hip arthroscopy, where that scope would be put in the hip joint. The hip joint first has to be dislocated or the ball and socket pulled apart. When that's pulled apart, we can access the joint and look around and do the work we're talking about doing. Once inside the joint, through other portals, we call them, those poke holes that we use to access the joint, we can use other instruments, again on the end of a long wand, to perform the work inside the joint. Things like repairing the cartilage rim of the socket, called the labrum, fixing cartilage defects or problems on the head of the ball or the lining of the socket, repairing tissue around the hip, such as ligaments or capsule, repairing tendons that attach to the hip, or releasing them if need be, depending on the particular problem.
Dr. Carlson's goal is to eliminate the segment of untreated patients or patients with delayed treatment who have curable hip pathology, educating potential patients and their providers that these symptoms are not things they need to live with, or that they are not from their back or groin pulls or early arthritis. Few orthopedic surgeons are operating on hips through a scope because it is a newer and technically difficult surgery. Therefore, certain diagnoses may be missed by physicians not familiar with these newer treatment options.
Patients I see with hip joint pain that can be fixed and not just replaced can range from their mid-teens or younger teens to 50, 60 years old. In the past, patients who had labral tears in their hip were told that they may have some pre-arthritis or an early arthritic problem. They may be told that they were just prone to frequent groin pulls in the sport of their choice. And taking some time away from their sport, they may sometimes be able to return to the sport with just continued pain. And fortunately now, with our knowledge of the concept of labral tears and our ability to treat that problem, we can take people who are otherwise just waiting 20 years to undergo a hip replacement, or just feeling that they can't ever participate in that activity because they'll just keep getting groin pulls. We can take that person, we can make them better, we can fix their problem, we can bring them back to their sport and allow them to continue to develop as an athlete or as a worker or whatever particular activity they're trying to do where that hip was affecting them.
Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has been committed to the healthcare needs of patients in western Wisconsin for over 45 years. Their success and reputation as an outstanding orthopedic clinic can be attributed to the teamwork of their friendly, knowledgeable physicians and staff.
Here at Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, we have 12 partners, orthopedics, neurosurgery, non-operative spine, and foot and ankle. We really pride ourselves in listening closely to the patients and hearing what they're saying, spending a lot of time engaging in the conversation of what is really bothering that person.
After meeting with the patient, Dr. Carlson determined that his difficulties had all been related to painful hip impingement.
It was incredibly important for me to meet with a doctor that understood sports and athletics and kind of just how I wanted to continue that lifestyle instead of just kind of shutting it down. So meeting with someone like Dr. Carlson was incredibly important to me because he understood how I still wanted to be active after a surgery and still wanted to maintain my daily lifestyle.
While visiting with Dr. Carlson, we learned that he grew up skiing and continues to ski competitively across the country and also enjoys hunting, fishing, and hiking. He is passionate that his patients' goals are his goals. Whether it is getting them back to playing with their kids, working aggressively, or competing in sports, his patients are more active and enjoy their lives.
When I see those people so happy with themselves, so happy with their decision to have this fixed or to go through this process, as scary as it sometimes is, if you don't know what's on the other side, it's so satisfying for me.
All right, I'm Bob Bradovich back at Carson Park. Hudson Raiders knocking off Eau Claire Memorial, joined by Landon Zulli and Hunter Carlson of the Raiders. Hunter, let's start with you. For you guys, after getting blanked on Tuesday by the Abes, to be able to get some early runs, you had that big fly ball. How important was that for you?
I think it was just important to get ahead early. Our team's kind of just been a little funk, which happens. It's baseball, but I think getting ahead early really set the tone and kind of gave us a little, let a little pressure off.
And, for you, a lefty hitter who's got some pop in the bat, how much do you like playing here at Carson Park? You got that short porch out there.
I love it. That's why, I knew that one was gone because it's 300. It's nice. It's nice, and that's what we talk about every time we come here. So all the lefties are excited when we come here, and it's just fun when we see each lefty come up to bat because, there's a better chance here than anywhere else.
Your starter gave you some good innings. He ran into trouble. Landon comes in and retired 9 in a row. What was working for him, and what were you trying to call back there?
First of all, Aaron did a great job. He had all his pitches there, and then Landon came in, did well. I think his curveball really helped him out. Obviously, being able to throw that for strikes and in the dirt both helped a lot, and just getting swings and misses and weak contact, that's the name of the game. So,
Landon, let's turn it over to you. Yeah, you come in from second base. You don't really have a lot of time to work in the bullpen or anything like that. What's your mindset when you enter the game there?
It was a tough spot, but slider was working today. I felt confident out there, had to get ahead in the count, and yeah.
And how nice was that? You get them out of that inning after they had scored 5, and then your guys, hey, you tack on a run here, and you get a couple runs there. You were involved in, doing some things with the bat. A little different when you're coming out there for the 7th inning when you know you got a little bit of a cushion.
It adds a lot of confidence, a lot less pressure on the guys, and yeah, that was super important to tack on those insurance runs there.
And to get a split against the old Abes and to stay towards the top of the conference, that's got to make you guys feel good as well.
Oh yeah, for sure. We had a good practice yesterday. We just needed to get back in and start having fun because we felt a lot of pressure, but it was really good yesterday and worked today. So.
All right, so you guys are going to be in the Zaleski Sports Highlight House, so you know how this works. I'm going to hand you the microphone. I'm going to get out of the way, look up towards Logan, our videographer up there. When he gives you the thumbs up, go do your thing.
I'm Hunter Carlson.
I'm Landon Zulli.
And we're in the house.
All right, thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. Good luck the rest of the way. Maybe we'll see you down the road.
Yeah, thank you.
All right,
Thank you so much.
congrats. Yeah, you as well.
Thank you.
All right, so that's going to do it for our broadcast from Carson Park. We will be right back here on Tuesday when the Memorial Old Abes host Rice Lake. For my color commentator, Dave Sparger, for Logan Biederman, our producer, videographer, I'm Bob Bradovich saying good night from Carson Park in Eau Claire.